Hey everybody! This week I want to talk to you folks about keeping bait alive. Whether that's Oama, Halaloo, sardines, even taco. I feel like there's a few basic principles that apply to all of these things in terms of making sure they stay lively and are ready to be used for bait. So the first thing that I want to say is it's really important not to overcrowd the bucket, whether that's a 5 gallon bucket with one taco in a mesh net bag so that, it's not crawling all over the place. Or for Oama, I would say probably about 15 to 20 Oama. For Halaloo, I would say even less, maybe about 10 to 15. And really, you're just trying to limit the number of fish in the bucket because the more fish that are in the bucket, the more oxygen they consume and the more likely they are to basically, hit the wall and end up getting banged up and eventually die. So having a good air pump is important. There's this guy called Pumpbox and they make a really great air pump. And, like I said, having oxygen in there is really important to keeping them alive. But even with the best air pump, if you have 100 fish in that 5 gallon bucket, it doesn't matter. They're still going to die. So the first rule is definitely make sure you don't overcrowd the bucket. If you need to have, maybe about 40 to 50 Oama, you're going to be live baiting and, fishing for a few days or like the weekend, have several buckets. There's nothing wrong with having, 2, 3, 4 buckets with the live bait in it. I believe that's actually preferred over having one bucket that's overloaded with too many Oama, Halaloo. It's just not preferable. They're going to die. And as they die, make sure you're taking out the dead ones because, again, that's contaminating the water. Having fresh water is really important. And basically, anytime the water starts to get dirty or bubbly, you'll see it kind of get foamy on the top. That's a great indication that you need to get new water in there because it's just not great for them. They're going to start dying because the water quality is bad. And another thing to consider is how much you're handling the fish. If you're trying to use them for live bait, don't be over there or, have your kids in there grabbing them, trying to play with them in the bucket. It's just adding stress to the fish and it's more likely for them to die, as well as your hands could be dirty. Let's say, I don't know, oil, sunscreen, something on there that's making the water contaminated. So overall, making sure that you limit the amount of fish in the bucket. You have a good air pump that's keeping the water oxygenated, having clean water, and limiting your amount of touching of the fish is really, really important to try and keep bait alive. Taco is a little bit different because they can escape the bucket. So keeping them in that dive bag, that mesh bag, is really important so that they're contained. And taco, I don't know what it is, but they tend to make the water dirty pretty quickly. I know some guys, when they're getting ready for a tournament, let's say, they'll have a bunch of taco in individual 5 gallon buckets in their garage. And I believe they change water once a day, maybe twice a day, depending on, if the taco is releasing ink or if the water, like I said, gets foamy. When it comes to using the live bait, one of the things that I believe that I don't know if other people necessarily agree with is for like the Halaloo, Oama, and sardines, having a big spinner with a straight hook or like a big MZ hook and just freelining, just, having it connected to your main line, no leader, and just having it ready to go when the predatory fish are attacking the school. It's like a little hidden trick because when those predatory fish are attacking the school, just hook up one of your Oama, sardines, halaloo, whatever it is, I like to hook it through the nose. I believe that bony part is a good stable hookup. But after you hook it up and you just cast it out, I had a lot of great success with those predatory fish just attacking that, bait fish, and it's free line. So it's not as um, movement restricted as if there's a lead weight and the fish is trying to swim on the leader. It's a lot more natural looking. So I believe that's like a little hidden trick when you're trying to catch the predatory fish that are attacking the bait schools. Yeah, that's about it. I think in terms of advice for keeping bait alive and my little extra bonus tip on how I like to, keep a setup handy. And when I see those predatory fish attacking, I like to just cast out one, lively bait on a free line, no weight, just a hook. And I tend to have a lot of success doing that. If you folks have any questions or want to know anything else, please feel free to leave a comment for me and I'll be sure to reply to you. Thank you and see you guys next week.